All right. Welcome back. We'll have a little sit here. Welcome back to Hytale. Last time we emptied pond to create a new one, slightly more to the left, and it was a real nightmare in regards of bucketeering. I would say keep that. You have that. Won't do that today. Wanna know why? We'll go have a look. Go outside, have a little walk. I did some testing in regards of trees. What kind of trees would fit for the pond area. And after that testing, we got this. Bam! I went a little bit overboard yesterday, had a long night. And I think the pond looks quite finished. At least from this point of view. So the idea is you can walk around through here on the pond level. I've added a couple of critters I had in our fences as well, and went and collected some more. We have some frog, we have some squirrels, some of these little warthogs. And as you can see, it's a little bit empty towards the beach from the view here, but that's alright. And I'm very pleased how that turned out. Like yesterday when we left stream, we only had the outline of the pond. It was a pain again to get all the water in. I had to get a little bit more. But in the end, we got there. We have a little bit of a mix of trees, just to have a variation in colors. And also I've added some redwoods, the big one here, all the way in the back, just to fill in the back side. You'll see it's not that detailed as you go a little bit further away. But the idea is that the viewpoint from here is optimal. We have bushes that hold up the view by the end. We have a couple of different kind of trees in the back as well, just to fill out that lush. And it has a special glow in the night due to the mushrooms that glow. So yeah, my thing now is we have a pretty great view here. We'll have to clean up these chests with the empty buckets now in there. We have a pretty good view here. But if you look over here, I don't really want to see the pond here yet. I want to have it like a reveal. If you come over here, you can see it a little bit through those two, and then have a full reveal when you get here. So as you can see, there are two mossy cobblestones here. I've got a couple of things in this chest. Let's rock. We'll make a boulder that blocks the view from here in this area, and then we'll continue to create some boulders over here where I dug out some spaces as well, because in my opinion a good boulder starts below the ground. So once you know how it looks below the ground, you will see how it transforms into the area and transits. Yeah, so that's our plan today. Let me see real quick to maybe clean up that inventory real quick. We won't need that kind of stuff. Yeah, so let's start with the outline. From where to where do we need to break up that boulder? Just give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. So I think the boulder needs to reach till here. To block that. And maybe even till here. So if we have that range, I think we place it all the way to the back here. Maybe like that. It's quite a big boulder, so let's try that. Maybe put it a little bit further out here as well. So it's like a little deformed one. It's not like a round boulder. But as we know, rocks in nature as well, not that round usually. Yeah, I think that will be good. Maybe we do that. Yeah, to block that view here as well a little bit. But go up slightly here like this, and then... Alright, I think the first thing we do is we fill it in with cobblestone. So we have the general shape, and then we will detail it. So the idea is we have the boulders starting here. Then widening a little bit. We might have to widen it here as well. That'll make more sense, I think. needs to go a little bit higher. Let's see. Not sold on the shape yet. But of course, with the half slabs, we can do a little bit of magic as well. That corner here is not working. Needs to go down. Yeah, that's better. Although I can still see from here, so maybe we'll need to plant something just behind the boulder as well. We'll see. I think I'm happy with that. If we add some half slabs on top and on the sides, we can make it more bulky and stuff. So maybe let's start with that. We'll see how it goes. I think definitely up here we'll need one to round out that shape. Yeah. Then over here we'll need one like that. And like that. One here for sure. No, we do not go out further. Like that will be fine. Yeah. A little bit bulkier on that side. Shape-wise, it's getting better and better, in my opinion. Let's throw a flat one here and go up like this. No, that's not good. Maybe like that. Yeah, and then put a flat one up top here as well. Well, maybe, or a flat one it is. Okay, we're getting there, Maybe a side one. I really love the vertical slabs option, and that it reacts automatically in what side. You don't have to craft different kind of slabs. It's just the same. And also, did you hear about, well, obviously got the last update, but did you hear about the next plans of Hytale? Sounding pretty good, Optional automation. Yeah, a lot of redstoners having lots of good thoughts on that. Very happy with it. Do we go with a second one up top? No. I think with the general shape now, I'm fine. At least from this point of view. Let's see from here, this angle, maybe half slab like that. Yeah. And from this point of view, We'll have to see during the night how much it will glow with the flat-cap mushrooms. We'll place 1 or 2 back here to have a little bit backlight. Okay, so that's the general shape of the boulder. Now let's put in some stone, mossy cobblestone, and then we'll add some ivies and vines. We'll create more at the farming station as well afterwards. Alright. So in general, I want to place the lighter stuff more up top and the darker stuff down. So probably that one is not the best option there. We'll replace that by some more cobble of this. Put that up here. Like so, just to have a lighting effect, and more of the darker stuff back here as well, because there's more light shining from the front because there's not so much foliage. Go one by one. Not everyone needs to have some green moss on it, so that one here will have to be replaced. Oop, wrong block. Does feel slightly out of place down there, but lighting wise it can make sense, but I don't think we'll want that. So I'll add this one here instead, and maybe make some texture from the back as well. More mossy towards the bottom, because that's where it's growing from. Okay. Not fully sold yet, but let's see how it will do with some foliage on it. Can also add some fern on the bottom. Let me see real quick what we got in the storage. Oh yeah, and we're growing mushrooms. We don't need jungle bushes, maybe some moss carpet on top somewhere. Lush bush. Lush bush. You hear, English isn't really my native language. Bush comes more from bush, German. I do some mistakes like that sometimes. No, I don't want blues for a wall. Oh, we wanted to add some mushrooms in the back. Then let's see here. Get the moss rock 10 times, it should be fine. Get some ivy. Get some vines. And maybe also the sorrel rock. Could work as well. Might have to go and have a look for some ferns as well. But we'll see. Maybe we'll start with some bushes around the base. Darker ones in the back, of course. Should do it. Some ivy up top. I think I prefer the vines, honestly. Because the wall ivy is just too bushy. And one ivy is just, yeah. It looks better if it can go further down, like on a tree. Like the second part of it looks very good, but it's too bushy on itself. So I think we'll go with the vine. Maybe add the sorrel rock or the moss rock. On top here, maybe that's too bright or too dark green. I prefer that over that here. Put that on the base. Yeah. Let's have a look from 4 again. Maybe some more over here. Concrete plate. Ah, yeah. There we go. Yeah, we're getting there, we're getting there. Let's see, where can we add the mushrooms? Certainly add one here. Oh, double spread, I think. That should be good. Yeah, let's see what nature does, actually. I think that one will spread too far, so. They make, I think, like 2 or 3 offsprings, so should be fine. Ooh, it's getting dark, folks. We'll have to take a look at the pond in full bloom and gloom. Maybe some shrooms in the darker parts. half slabs, right? Yeah, right, let's have a look in the pond. That's how it looks at night. Ain't that amazing? I really love it. I'm missing one or two azure kelp around here to have the dark blue glow in the pond itself, but the area is really fairy tale-y. With all the particles and stuff floating around, I love it. And if you walk through it, you see all the mushrooms that highlight and take focus. You have critters running around. That's just amazing. And then it keeps the focus around the lake, because I did not place any mushrooms in this area here. So it will guide you alongside the pond. And yeah, let's see how this one spreads. We'll go to sleep, then most probably with the time passing during sleep, that will spread, and maybe we even place one in the front here. Let's do that. Early in the morning you can still see the glow, so yeah, because from the front it's really not lighted at all. So yeah, let's have a look. Sleep time. Oh, by the way, I placed one. We got two more. If you want to have them spread again, you gotta break them and replant them. So we placed 3. How many will we get? Let me know in the comments. Alright, how did we spread? We got some more up here, some more back here. Okay, okay. Maybe one too much in this area. Maybe we'll place that one over here. Like that. I think that will be fine. I hope that would spread a little bit to the front, but maybe we'll have to place that manually. Like that. We'll have to break the ones that grow from these, but we'll manage around that. Okay, so we come out here. We don't really see the pond because of the boulder, which, if I have a look at it right now, not fully solved, but decently alright. I'll have a look if I find some more ferns, for example. Maybe that will make it. Oh, come on, can't place a fern on the stone. That would have been it now, I think. We could place some more foliage on top. I think I would have to make like an inside part with dirt, cover it with slabs on the side, and put the fern on top. Do we want to do that? Give me a second. We'll cook. We need 1 grass. Let's take a darker one. Yeah. Alright. Then we need 2 slabs. There we go. We'll remove the vines here, but but I think I'm not really happy with those anyway, so let's do that and that, and then place this here. Looks okay. Honestly, I'd prefer it one tier lower, meaning I would have to do this one here. I'm not sure how it would look on the form of the boulder then. I think we'll still try to place a vine now over here, over that. Hashtag not sold. Well, we'll take it as it is right now. Maybe we'll adjust it later. Put all that foliage back in. That helps. I think it does. Yes. Ties it all up together a bit, I think. At least those two here at the bottom. Might have to place one or two more. I like how that turned out. I love the view. I will have to transform the area here from a little bit less dirt and stone as well. But so far, that view is just gorgeous. We have a little bit of a hole that seeks some attention here. Yeah, I'm not really happy on the coverage here, because behind that is still beach and I can't really place another tree here beside a beech tree because it will look strange from the front there, and just putting bushes up and up here is not really a solution as well. Let's throw in some vines everywhere. I don't know, well, I don't think they grow. As you can see, I've put some ivy over here in the hopes that maybe they'll grow, but so far not really. And as you can see back here, the redwoods, tall and strong, broad, bringing in the brown from the back, and also making the teeny tiniest effect on the top. You can't really see it if you're in the full foliage here, but sometimes there's a little peek through everything and then you'll see the foliage on top. And also, if we have a little bit a couple more boulders in this area here, in case somebody climbs them, you'll have a higher view and then it will round up the edge over here. From back down here, just see the tips over there. Can't really notice it, but that's lovely because they're not really fitting after all for the pond area. Yeah, but I really like the idea of placing a forest to break the viewpoint. Like it says this here is the focus. You can go through the forest as well, but as mentioned, a little bit further back it's not as detailed anymore. It's mainly just there to break the view. We'll do that as well over here. We'll have to place a couple more trees in front of the redwoods here, just to finish off and have more the view looking towards this bend of the river over here. Maybe take those 2 trees down and place trees behind on the other side of the river, to focus the view more on the bend of the river. And of course we'll have to transform the other side of the shore as well. And then we'll do a tree line as well, a little bit further in the back, because I'm really not going to transform everything you see. Yeah. But for now, I think we'll focus here. We can take down the trees we made for testing purposes. I made one of each just to see which foliage would fit. And I've picked this one and also the oak one, which I cut down already. Lovely. Just to see which one would fit here. Alright, let's do that. The apple tree. Actually a really nice source of renewable food, which you don't have to replant all the time. It's a bit of a pain to pick in each one separately, but that's alright. And also if you have access to the apple pie recipe, which is a really good food, tier 3, like gives tier 3 boosts. And the redwoods, of course, as wood for a fuel source, always good because they're insanely big. Alright. These are not really fitting the environment as well, so be good to have those down. So what we want to do here is have 1, 2, 3, 4 more boulders at least, just to define this area here a little bit. Then we'll take that one down as well, actually. It was nice as well to break the view a little bit to this area back here, as it was, well, it is still unfinished. But I think we'll replant 1 or 2 after we've done the area. Because I'm not really happy with that boulder. As you can see, it looks, it still has dirt down here. I just placed them as well to break the viewpoint to the unfinished area. But we'll work on it. Unfortunately, all those berry bushes have to go. And sadly you can't place berry bushes yet. Or at least I think you can't. We'll place that back. We'll have to purchase them from the NPCs again. Alright. I'm thinking maybe we take out this level as well. I just don't like to have a look, to have the viewpoint from below. If you look into an area with a boulder, I prefer to have it from, you look from above, and like the boulders, soil around the boulders got flushed away because it's like a valley. Because if you have the boulders here, where did these boulders come from? Maybe from that piece, but that big a boulder from that piece. How did that get there? It's... yeah. And also the farm area is 2 down. We'll extend that a little bit. We'll have to think about that. Where's our dirt? I think what we could do is we could wipe the surface here and then put in some half slabs to make some elevation difference in certain places, so it's not flat like all the roads over here. I think we'll need to do that in several places as well, because just having the flat way is just a little bit we gotta put in some details. But I don't like the height difference that if you walk around here, if you look over here, that it's higher and then you have the boulders on top. I do not. So let's remove the dirt. You can also work with line of sight, with elevation to break the line of sight. But I think I want to do that after, behind the area we transformed. And not by the area we transformed. Like with the pond is lower from the viewpoint here, but behind there you can see the area elevates more and more to break the line of sight, and then with the bushes and trees additionally, it will block the viewpoint. Nobody saw that. And also the question is, do we want soil or do we want rock as underground here? I think it will be more, if there exists a little bit of lighter grass. A little bit like Highland vibes, if you know what I mean. I'm really glad I got enough adamantite to make plenty of tools. Because 400 durability on the currently final tool is way too low, especially as it reduces every time you repair it. Because if you terraform and build stuff, you really, really need a lot of durability. And 400 is not that much, honestly. Yes, of course, with the repair kits you get a little bit more out of it. But if you would start like at 600, I think that would be good. I think it will need some enchanting or so. Alright. So we have the area more or less prepped. You didn't see that. Good, good, good. Alright, I'll take a 5-minute break and be back. Let's see. I'll type that. Huh. If we could get into chat. Well, not that I have many viewers at this time right now, so I'll mute and I'll be back really soon. If you're on the VOD, you can just skip till I move again. You'll see it, don't you worry. And I'll be right back. Okay. Don't forget to fill up drinks, hydrate. Always important. Okay, I just got a little update. I'll be wrapping up stream in about 30 minutes. I got an appointment to go to, but that should not bother us too much, right? So we'll focus on building the shapes of the boulders like we did over here, and then we'll see how far we get. And maybe later I can gather some more materials, just to be ready for tomorrow and detail them as well. So let me grab some more cobble. So if we say that boulder starts down here, it would naturally grow maybe a little bit further out. Like let's say it would go like this, so it would have a little overhang. Like that. I like that idea. That's gonna be a gigantic boulder. At least the part that's looking out. Sticking out of the ground. Oh, I just love it. Sorry for the distraction, but that view is just peak. Sadly, I did not get the recipe for the Azure kelp yet. We'll not put that on top, we'll put half slabs on top. Yeah. Half slabs here. Slabs will fit better. Same here. Half slabs on the side. We'll round it out pretty neatly. I think here as well. I think that one's good. Have another view. Have another look. That one's too far ahead. That one too. That's one too many. And let's have a little nap. And who commented earlier? How many did we get? We placed 3, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 white cap mushrooms from placing 3. Alright, bets on. Next episode, how many white cap mushrooms do we have from placing 13? Let me know in the comments. Okay. That's a pretty big one, so maybe we'll stay on the lower side here. Slabs. Yeah, let's make a little smaller one here. And we're running out of cobblestone. Well, happens. Come on, regular one. Yeah. I don't think the basalt or the volcanic one really fit here. Maybe if we make a total dark one, like darker shades, we could make like a vein of the other ones. Can we make that work? We'll see. It's like a little bit lopsided and not like round shaped like the others. I like the idea. Let's try it out. Let's get some slabs in. No, but generally an interesting idea. Like it. I'm not fully sold on that form yet. We'll need to do some more stuff here in the back. But from the front, it's starting to look good. Maybe we'll have like a big tree here in the middle with some long extending roots in between the boulders. We'll see. Stairs. Do you think stairs could be a good addition to make like an elevation change? Could be, could be, could be. We're gonna need more cobble, don't we? Yup. We're out of regular cobble. Alright, then let's place these and then we'll wrap up stream and continue tomorrow. Because that won't happen today anyway, so maybe. Yeah, that smooths out edges a little bit. I think would fit even for places like these. Could work pretty well. Instead of that, we'll place that. Yeah, I like it. No. Nope. Rather like that, yeah. Then maybe... Okay, so that is the top one already. If we do that... Oh, we don't have any more stairs. But stair from here to here would be interesting. Yeah. there. No, that works fine. That's all right. Oh, a little bit of lag here. Alright. Missing something here. Yeah. It's such a detaily work. Just gotta look at it from different angles, because that one here not that fitting. But if we put it here and then get another one from below here. Oh no, that looks rough. Maybe stay here. Yeah, I think I'll take that stone floor out as well. Till next time, so we have more cobble to play around with as well. And we'll need to get some more mossy stuff anyway, so. Rather that, or rather that. Rather like this. Never really wanted too symmetrical. You want a point where the view stops, which takes the attention. And if you make it too symmetrical, you don't really have it. And if you make it too messy, it's all over the place. So if you have it like this, at the moment it's too messy. But during the night with the glow, you'll have the focus all around the edges and the center of the pond with the blue lights. Alright. Okay. So we've got these 3 boulders. I will promise I will not do everything already like with the pond this time. I'll collect some stuff to decorate them, detail them. We might remake this one here as well, and this one here will probably put a little bit more towards this side here, so it's separate from the spawn boulder. And then we might start to detail that as well, but maybe that's a little bit further down the road. Yeah, so I'll focus on the boulders. Next stream I'll gather some material to finish them up. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like and let me know in the comments how many mushrooms we get from planting 13. We'll have a look at that at the start of the next episode. Thank you very much and see you next time.